Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Out of the end zone. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Buffalo's offense will get the first crack at it here. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover.
Breaks into the open. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Buffalo! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Eastern Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes a grab on the shot. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Eagles want to move quickly.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Kim. Here's the pressure. Slings it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Blake. A little release to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run.
Turning it on. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Bulls are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Kim. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll try the run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Blake. Got the quick pass. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. That was about as exciting a first quarter as you could possibly have. Numbers are impressive as we look at the stats. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Kim. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Rooks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Rooks. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Eagles. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wants to change this route. Going right to work up top. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Elevates over his man.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Lowers those pads.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Kim. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Wide open spaces. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Snow. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Roberson. Tosses it incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And he'll slide after picking up the first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive.
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Oh, he's got a chance. Turning on the Jets. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Dropping back, it's Blake. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
And the returner is stopped.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
They'll open the second half on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Dolak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
Looking for a man. It's Kim. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Kim. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. At the 20, he's got space. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dunlap. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Kim. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the option. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
The Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the...
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Blake. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Snow. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that, as a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside, and that
breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Spins away from the defender. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Looking downfield, it's Blake. They've got the screen set up. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff, it's Henderson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to beat the D deep. Snatches it on the right. Lots of running room. He's at the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback running on the draw. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Blake. Finds his tight end. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Got it, looking for a first. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Can't get him to the ground. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Shoots it to the left. Fires it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that.
There he goes. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Blake. That pass is incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! They move on top here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Back to pass, it's Kim. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. Runs through a tackle. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Second down, he'll throw it. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up?
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move to keep running.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's in open space downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Blake. Fires to the middle. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass, and what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few
man.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys
Losing
in
like
there
that,
believing.
it just hurt, bro. Like, I've been,
come
come on, man. Oh my God, bro.
You can tell they got the right stuff.
I did everything right and still lost. Like, I really think they're trying to wean people off college football. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all, man. They're trying to wean people off this dude to make it a play. No, that's not happening. That's so bad that y'all doing that, dude. So desperate. Fuck. That is so unconstitutional. Like, it's all good, man. Like I said, everything you do now is gonna come back on you. All you creators and dev, all this shit y'all been doing. Don't be mad when it come back on y'all, bro. I'm keeping it a smooth one with y'all, cause this just pissed me off. It's Eastern Michigan. I go look at their team. I already looked at their team. If I'm doing something right, I'm supposed to be blessed, not cursed. Like, I know it's a sorry team. I went through this process before, but still, that's not right. That is not right, man. That's not right, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching, man. To the next one, man. We gotta get at least 6 wins to get a bowl game, and we'll be alright. But still, like, that was not right. That was solely not right. I didn't appreciate that, how they just did that, and yeah. Till next time, peace, man.